Hey, Pace here with Backcountry.com. Today we're up in American Fork Canyon doing a little bit of sport climbing. We just want to run through some of the gear you're going to want to have in your basic sport climbing kit. You know, the really great thing about sport climbing, bouldering, really any form of free climbing is that all the gear you use is simply for protection. The actual act of climbing is fully dependent on your mind, muscles, and your chosen route. And all the best innovations in sport climbing equipment, like skinny ropes, low-profile harnesses, and ultralight quick draws, have all been geared towards restricting your movement and that pure climbing experience as little as possible. And it's ultimately going to help you perform better and progress through the grades. You know, the first thing you're going to need is a good crag pack to keep your gear organized and get it up to the cliff. You know, unlike a traditional top-loading pack, a good crag pack will usually have a full-length front or side access point, allowing you to open the bag up wide on the ground, providing quick access to all your gear. You'll also want something with a padded suspension that carries well, especially if you've got a long approach to the cliff. A comfortable, well-fitted harness is a must-have piece of gear for sport climbing. If you're looking for a versatile four-season harness that's going to work for sport, trad, or ice climbing, you'll want something with fully adjustable leg loops, plenty of padding, and gear loops. But if you're strictly sport climbing, you'll want to look for a harness with fitted leg loops. Fitted leg loops are going to give you a slimmer profile, lower weight, and a better fit. The higher-end models are even going to have strategically placed padding and breathable mesh areas for greater comfort. You know, you're also going to need a dynamic rope when you head out to the crag. The function of a dynamic rope is to stretch, which is going to absorb some of that shock and impact when you take a fall. You know, for daily cragging, you'll probably want a rope with a diameter between 10 and 11 millimeters, which will give you a good balance between performance and durability. For hard red points, where every ounce counts, you'll want a skinny rope that falls somewhere between 9 and 10 millimeters. You're going to want to make sure to stow your rope in a rope bag or tarp. A rope bag is going to make the rope really easy to pack and carry, protect it from dirt and grime, and help reduce tangles. Your standard sport climbing rack should include somewhere between 12 and 15 quick draws. The length of the draws and whether you go with the wire gate, bank gate, or key lock draw is really a matter of personal preference. You know, you're also going to need a belay device with a locking carabiner. You know, while an ATC style device will work just fine, assisted braking devices like the Petzl Gree or Trango Cinch have really stolen the show when it comes to sport climbing. They're going to give you greater safety, ease of use, they'll last a long time, making them well worth the extra cost. In addition to your gear, you're going to want to make sure you've got your climbing shoes, chalk bag, pack plenty of water and snacks. Also, whether it's spring, summer, or fall, never leave home without a puffy. Sport climbing is characterized by intense bursts of effort with long stationary rests in between, and a puffy is going to help you stay warm during those long rests and belay sessions. Above all else, be sure to stay safe and get the proper training out there. If you have any other questions about sport climbing or the gear you're going to need, be sure to call or chat in with our knowledgeable gearheads at Backcountry.com.